What's up guys and welcome back to On The Brick. As some of you know, yesterday was my birthday. And first I just want to say thank you all so much for the birthday wishes. I sincerely appreciate that. I had a wonderful day yesterday and I did get a few really nice things, and one of my friends sent me something requesting that I make a video out of it. Really quick, my friend is not affiliated with anything that you see here. These were just genuine gifts that he thought I could make a video out of. He of course knows that I have a good collection of minifigures, and he also knows that I have 2 cats, so what better way to protect one from the other than with a nice display case. I've actually been looking at getting one of these or something like this for a while, and I'm actually really happy that he sent me one. It is something that you have to assemble, and by the way, the instructions are on the back of the box. Obviously, since this was a gift, I don't actually know how much this thing cost. And I am going to be speeding up the footage here just to show you how quickly this goes together. One thing I do want to point out here though is that the base has some holes in it and the first level has pegs that you need to align, otherwise you're going to struggle to put this together like I did for about 30 seconds. This was not made using real Lego, and of course I don't care in the slightest about that at all. I just know that some of you would be asking about that. But the quality is still perfectly fine, especially since it is just to display minifigures. And once you have the actual base put together, which takes no time at all, then you have to assemble the glass or the case around it. And I'm not gonna lie here, this was a little finicky. It was a little hard to put this all together, and I think the best part would be to actually start with the top instead of finish with it like I did. That way you can have some stability while trying to put this together. It's nothing too bad. Again, you can see that it took me almost no time at all to actually do this. But if you choose to buy one of these, that is something you should be aware of. Now the other thing that my friend got me, which is actually for this video, are these. These are of course DC minifigure blind bags. I actually have not had any of these, I have not purchased any of these, so these are all going to be new to me and I'm really excited for them. So one thing about me that you probably don't know is that despite Iron Man being my favorite superhero, I actually grew up watching and way more interested in the DC stuff. I grew up watching both Justice League shows and love Superman. I have a bunch of his comics. And honestly, I was more interested in the DC Extended Universe than I was in Marvel, despite Iron Man. Obviously, you're not going to get my live reaction to these because I already opened them up, but these are still really awesome. The first guy I got here is Sinestro, or however you say it, Sinestro. And I just want to say that I love how they added these little things on for the base so that you can make the minifigures fly or look like they're flying. I'm not going to redo that line, I'm sorry. And why not throw in another fun fact here? I actually have to do a lot of editing on my audio. I stumble over my words, I stutter a lot, I just outright forget what I'm going to say sometimes. So sometimes I have to say a line 2, 3, 4, 5 times. I think the most I ever had to say a line was 16 times because I started counting. Some of that has to do with the fact that I speak quickly, some of that has to do with the fact that I just mumble. And sometimes I have to redo lines because either my phone will go off, Sirius will meow really loud even though you probably can still hear him in the background of some videos, or some sort of other noises going on. If you've ever made videos, you probably know exactly what I'm talking about. Also, my friend did buy these for me online, and I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but so far I haven't gotten repeat characters, and spoilers, I won't. And I think that's really cool. When I used to work at the Lego store, one of the things that we got really good at doing was feeling blind bags and knowing exactly who or what was inside. Believe me, you have a lot of spare time at that store. At least we did at mine, and from what I can tell, still do. The Lego store is one of those places that Monday through Thursday is pretty quiet and pretty dead most of the time, at least during the school year, and then Friday, Saturday, Sunday you have a ton of people coming in. I don't know how many people will agree with me about that Sunday one. It is really hit or miss, but I've noticed that it's either been super dead or really busy. For me personally, the slowest time when working at the Lego store was Wednesday mornings. So if you ever want to go in and you're not looking for anything specific, you're not looking for like a specific release that day, Wednesday mornings are your best chance. Obviously, outside of releases, you're going to want to avoid Fridays or the weekends because those are going to be super busy like I just said. And yes, I did used to work at the Lego store. One of these days I'll probably make a video talking about my experiences there. Or I might make a video talking about what's expected of you and what you would need to do if you were to get hired. I probably will not be the best person for that, but there's still a lot of information that I can share just in case you're interested. And if you are, please do put that in the comments down below. I would really love to hear your thoughts on all that. And yeah, these are the 6 minifigures that I got from my friend. They are really awesome actually. I have never had any of these guys. Well, I mean, I've had some of them like Superman and Wonder Woman, but not the other 4. For those of you who don't know, going from left to right, this is Bumblebee, Superman, Cheetah, Wonder Woman, Sinestro, and the Green Lantern, who was actually one of my favorite characters of the Justice League TV show, which if you've never seen, you definitely should. And as for the minifigure case, I'm going to be putting my absolute favorite minifigures in there, so a bunch of my Iron Man and some of my Ahsokas basically are going to go in there. Depending how you space out your minifigures, it can hold about 8 to 10 figures across, by the way, so there's a good few that can fit in here. But seriously, a huge thank you to all of you who wished me a happy birthday yesterday, a huge thank you to my friend who sent me all of these, and to my patrons who helped make videos like this even possible in the first place. Jonathan, Project Elements, and Nathan have been around for a while, and I really do appreciate you guys as well. I have a minifig showcase tomorrow that was originally going to be not Star Wars, but I think it's going to be one more Bad Batch figure. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.